What's good, peeps? What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm sorry that I'm late, but hopefully I'm fashionably late. What is good to Po Derek? No, my results are not a slim and filter, but thank you for the compliment, Po Derek. I didn't even feel like having any theme music. I just want to get up in here and tell y'all about what's been happening here with me lately. Whew. My adventures have been very, very interesting. My results have been interesting. Hey to Spiritually Closed for Maintenance. What's up, girl? Hey, Taylor May. What's going on to everyone? So, where do I want to begin? I'm here to give y'all my February 2022 results, y'all. I've been busting my run. And when in February, whenever I actually did that long-term fast, y'all, I have so much to say about that fast. I have so many different things that I really want to pinpoint. I guess I'm kind of scatterbrained because I'm trying to figure out what do I need to touch bases with first. But okay, so we'll just start with the beginning of February. So the beginning of February, y'all, I had been not fasted for probably about a week or so. My first thing that I did was went and got boiled seafood, y'all, because it's crawfish season. It was a lot of sodium up in there, which caused me to go up by like 5 to 7 pounds in February. So of course I had to try to recover from the 5 to 7 pounds of sodium. They said it was sodium, water weight, all this mess. So when I started my 14-day fast in February, I started on February 9th, and I lasted until I think it was the 23rd. I will have to look and see. But whenever I went on February 9th and started my fast, the first day that I did my water fast, I lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds left that quickly. Throughout the course of that 14 days that I fasted, though, y'all, like what I told y'all, hey, Felicia, like what I told y'all, I was trying to see if I could actually go through the fasting process while on my cycle, y'all. And I have to say, that might have been the worst thing that I've ever put my body through. I have to say. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing for all of y'all. Y'all, it just wasn't the best for me. And I honestly am trying to determine if I want to try again one more time to see if it's going to be a difference or not. Because I've talked to many women who have done fasting, and then my fasting coach is a woman. That's specifically why I picked her to be my fasting coach, because I wanted a woman's point of view with a woman's body, all this. And whenever I was fasting through my cycle, y'all, it didn't seem to make things better. It actually seemed to intensify things more. I have to say that it was more intensely painful to the point to where I was in so much pain during that time that I didn't even realize that I was not eating. It just became so easy. Hey, B Sector Unlock. It just became so easy to just coast through the whole fast and stuff because I was just in intense pain. And again, whenever you are in the fasted state, y'all, you cannot just be taking medicine, because you can't take medicine on an empty stomach. So I think that right there in itself is what I would have to have my personal gripe about the month of February. I did go 3 days. I lasted 3 days within my cycle fasting. But y'all, by day 3, I had made it to day 14. And at day 14, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm about to eat something, not because I was hungry, but because I desperately wanted to take some type of medication, period. So I ended up taking medication, felt a little bit better, and completed my fast. Now, so many people want to know about my results during the 14-day fast. I will say that initially when the fast started, the first 3 to 4 days was the worst. By day 5 and 6, it was pretty easy. Day 7 through day 10, it was nothing. once I started getting closer to day 14, day 15 is the only time that I started having hunger pains. So the moment of truth. In 14 days of fasting and not eating, how much did I lose? Y'all want to take a wild guess? Well, even if y'all don't want to take a wild guess, I will tell y'all. In the 14 days that I fasted, y'all, I lost 30 pounds. 30 pounds. I kid y'all not. Which also brings me to what's good, King Wavy? Which also brings me to my next announcement on whether or not I met my February goal. I did meet my February goal. Thank you, King Wavy. Yeah, it's a work in progress, y'all. So between January 3rd and February 3rd, I did manage. That's what's up, King Wavy. Yeah, it's been very helpful. From January 3rd until March 3rd, in total, I managed to lose 51 pounds. 51. Now, I told y'all that my short-term goal was going to be 50 pounds. I made it to 51 pounds. Now, one thing that I will say, though, is that I could have gotten to more. But this week, I'm just now getting back into my fasting as of yesterday. And I'm still tottering because, y'all, I had my dentist appointments this week. I had some medication for my tooth. And with the medication that they gave me for my tooth, y'all, I have to eat. So I think that I've been having a hard time the last week or so trying to find the fine balance in doing my fasting, but still going to my regular checkup appointments and things like that. That's prescribed to me, while also trying to eat sensibly or eat in a healthy manner. And so that's really the toughest part now. Now, at this particular point, I will say that I probably have gained maybe about 9 pounds, which that I guess that could be a comment. But what I'm noticing is that I will fast and then I will lose, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, even 30 pounds. But then once I get back into a fed state for about a good week, then I notice that I might see a 10-pound increase. Who calling me? I can't answer. I'm on my live. Hold on, y'all. Okay. But I've noticed that once I'm in a fed state for about a good week, I could see that number fluctuate up to about like 7 or 8 pounds. So then once I see it fluctuate back up to about 7 or 8 pounds, then once I start my fasting process once again, I have to lose that 7 or 8 that came up plus an additional. So essentially, over that 14 days, I lost 30 pounds. But we have to take into account that my last refeed over the course of that week, I had gained like 9 of those pounds back. So it seems I'm still trying to figure out if this is considered yo-yo or not, because I really don't know. What I have learned is that even with the few pounds here and there that I may see come back because of a refeeding period, what I am seeing is that those few numbers have nothing on the number that was my starting number. So that lets me know that something is happening. I like the fact in watching the numbers go by on the scale, because once I even do a refeed, even if I see myself get like 7 or 8 pounds back, I know that that's still not in the digits that I was when I first started, which lets me know that my overall, yeah, that is true, beef sector unlocked, which lets me know that my overall loss is pretty sufficient. Because I'm still on the downward decline. And I kid y'all not, the first day that I've gone through a fast after a refeeding period, I see 5 pounds drop. I had a couple of doctor's appointments today even. I went and talked to my primary care physician. I talked to my primary care physician today because over this weekend I had some labs done. Because like I tell y'all that I'm actually keeping track of my health and my body and all this while I'm doing this. I really am. I first got my labs and stuff done in October, and then I just got blood work done again this weekend, and I had my primary care visit today, and we went over my lab results. And to be honest, I was at a pretty healthy blood level, labs. I don't have anything wrong with me, which is a blessing. Thank the Lord. However, one thing that she did say, like she was wondering about my iron. She said my iron might be a little low, but I've heard that for years that I might have a little bit of low iron or whatnot. So that's nothing new. And I was talking to her about the fasting, and she was telling me that she didn't think that the fasting has any contribute to the iron. So I don't know. Y'all, I just went on Amazon. Oh, I found some iron supplements on Amazon that's made with beet juice and like all types of like interesting foods that are good. Yeah, that's what I got. Beef sector unlocked. It's called Blood Builder. It's called Blood Builder. And so I got those supplements. I just ordered them today, so they should be in tomorrow. And so I'll start that going next week. But so now for the month of March, my goals. I made it to 51 pounds lost, which is good, y'all. But I still have more goals. I'm interested just to see how much I could push myself to do, but then also interested in seeing how quickly I can do it. Now, this is one of the things that I've learned too, is that I used to see and I would be like, oh, this person did water fasting for like 5 months, but it took them 5 months to lose 100 pounds, or 8 months to lose 100 pounds, or 10 months to lose 100 pounds. And I couldn't understand why it would take so long, because you see the weight drop, you really do. But even though you see the weight drop, you also, whenever you go through the refeed, you see it fluctuate as well, because your body is trying to get used to what you are doing to it. As well as I'm thinking if I probably tried to put myself on something like keto whenever I refeed, I might have better results. But when I do my refeed, y'all, I done already fasted for the amount of time that I have. So when I refeed, if I want to have carbs or some potatoes, I will eat some potatoes. If I want some pita chips, I will eat some pita chips. If I want a sweet snack, I might do a sweet snack. So I'm wondering if maybe I should test out this month to see what would happen if I restricted myself from carbs while doing my refeed. What result would I get? Because at this particular point, my refeed, I kind of just have whatever I want. Healthy, but whatever I want. There are a few recipes that I've actually developed over the course of this time, and a few new foods that I've tried to help me not get too bored with what I'm doing. I found this this meatless. Oh, I do protein. But protein is not an issue for me. But I'm saying as far as doing a low carb refeed, because there's some people who will refeed and just have whatever. For me, I typically use my Instapot. I have not had chicken since last year, y'all, but I stay stocked up on shrimp, fish, things like that, for my protein. But then I also have been trying the meatless protein, which I had these chicken nuggets the other night. I think it was Tuesday night, Monday night or Tuesday night, y'all. And they taste like McDonald's chicken nuggets, and they were not made from meat, y'all. I think it's called Roots and Plants or From the Root or something. All I know is I got it from Publix because it was buy one, get one at Publix. And I put those in the air fryer, y'all. I put 10 of them up in the air fryer, air fried them bad boys. And I had me some barbecue dipping sauce, and y'all, it was bomb. I'll take a picture of the of what I do have so that I could show it to y'all. But all I did was just throw it in the air fryer. It was good. So I've been doing those types of things, but I think I'm going to try to do more of a low carb this go round for March. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do something that's manageable. Like I'm wondering if for this month, if I would just prefer to do Monday through Friday doing my water fast, and then weekends I do my refeed. I'm trying to find a balance, because although the 14 days, it was tough at the beginning, but towards the end it was pretty easy. I know that it's not sustainable to, or even realistic to think that I'm going to be doing 14 days at a time every month. Even with my doctor, whenever I went to my appointment this morning, she was saying that she was happy I got to the 14 days, but she thought it was too much. And I'm like, come on. Like, I honestly think that doctors just tell you whatever. I honestly feel like they try to determine what you could do based on the things that they cannot do. You have to watch that with people. Like for real. Like, I know has my best, but you really have to watch that with people. When you start finding that people are trying to judge your ability of achieving and doing something based on their own shortcomings, you got to sit back and ponder that. And I kid you not, even though it's my doctor, when she told me that, I'm just like, because even she said that she's tried to do intermittent fasting in the past, and she's not been able to do it because she likes to have snacks. But she said her sister does intermittent fasting and does well. And I'm thinking to myself, well, just because you can't, that doesn't mean that it's not healthy. Just because you don't have the discipline to fight a craving for an extended period of time does not mean that it's not healthy. These are the types of conversations, y'all, that I have with my healthcare professionals, because I'm really just like, come on now. Are you really saying this from a medical standpoint? Are you actually looking at my weight loss results from the time that I first started seeing you as my doctor versus what I've accomplished myself doing my own thing? And you were trying to tell me that something may or may not be healthy, but you are only gauging on whether it's healthy because it's something that you don't think that you could do. It's something to think about, y'all. But either way, I say all that to say, because, I'm trying to do everything the right way as far as make sure that everything is fine with me physically and mentally for these endeavors. That she really wasn't being the hater. She was just saying that she thought that it was too much. And she just thought that it was too much. The fact that I went the 14 days, heck, if I'm going to be honest, she thought whenever I was doing the 3 days was too much. And so because I pushed myself to do the 14 days, she thought it was too much. But I just think it's interesting that whenever you go to these doctors and they try to tell you what they recommend, and you do the mess that they recommend, you take whatever medicine they try to have you take, tell them, hey, can you block this bot thing? You take the medicine that they tell you to take and all this, and then you don't end up getting half the results that I done got on my own. And I done got these results on my own, and the scale speaks for itself. My lab results speak for itself. My blood work speaks for itself. The energy that I have and how good that I feel, that speaks for itself. And sometimes I feel like the doctors want you to do things their way. And it's almost like it's taboo for you to be doing something your own way and be doing better than what they thought they could tell you. I'm just saying. So I did have to let her know that I'm still going to continue the month of March, doing things my way. But I did compromise, and I told her that I would do an iron supplement, which is fine, which I'm going to do a video, y'all, showing y'all the supplements that I do take. Because I do take supplements while I'm fasting. I take fish oil supplement while I'm fasting. I take sea moss capsules, elderberry capsule. I take biotin and vitamin D. I take those. And then, of course, I have my electrolyte powder. But outside of that, I don't take nothing else. And even I was telling her about the electrolytes too, about me doing the electrolyte powder. But I don't know. I'm going to just see. But the one thing that I will say that I've been loving about doing things my own way is for me to leave my doctor's appointment at a certain way, and then the next time that I come back, like a month or two later, and I be down, and then they be looking at me like, what have I been doing or whatever, and I be like, I've been doing what I told you I was gonna do. What you mean? I told you that I was gonna fast, and I told you that it wasn't gonna be that bad, and I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, but right now I made it to the 50-pound mark, y'all. It fluctuates. But now I am solidifying my next goal for this month to get some type of stability right there at the 65-pound, 70-pound marker. In which, over the course of these 3 months, January, February, plus this month, March, I hope that whenever I come back with my next update for y'all for the month of March, that I will be able to say that I'm sitting really, really smoothly in the middle of a 65 to 75-pound weight loss. That's the goal. It's little by little. It's taking one day at a time. And again, I want to program myself to be able to fast Monday through Friday, like clockwork. And then eat on the weekends. And then fast Monday through Friday, eat on the weekends. That's my goal. Those are called 5-2s. 5-2s, where you fast for 5 days, eat for 2. And it doesn't even have to be on the weekends. And you don't even have to do it consecutively. But that's what those are called, rolling 5-2s. And I want to see if I can conquer a 5-2 this month. But to do it consecutively. 5 days fasting, 2 days off. 5 days fasting, 2 days off. Oh, thank you, B-Sector Unlocked, always. So that's pretty much my goals now. That's been my results. In the 14-day water fast, I lost 30 pounds. 30 pounds within that 14 days straight. In the month of February, in total, I guess with everything that I lost in January, it brought me to a total of 51 pounds lost. And so now I'm in March to see what happens. Please like the video. Please and thank you. I don't know why I always come up in here to give y'all this update, and I forget to bring some of my stuff that I actually use to keep myself motivated. I don't know why I always forget, but I do. The next thing that I plan to do over the course of this month, y'all, is some cargo jeans, y'all. My cargos that I used to stay busting summer after summer after summer. I got it from the men's store actually. And these cargos I typically will wear, but I haven't worn them probably since I would say 2000, probably about 2015 or 16. And my goal is to be back up in my cargos this summer. You heard? That's my goal. Is to be back in them and, have them for the summer. So I'm just going to keep moving in the right direction and see where I get. But I appreciate the people who are in my fasting circle. I appreciate the people who come here just to see what my results are. Y'all, it is not a straight path down. It truly is up and down. You have a big weight loss, but then when you fast, you might come up a few pounds. And then you have another big weight loss on the next fast, and then you might gain a few more pounds on the refeed. Y'all, it is what it is. I'm a part of one fasting circle as well, where we've been doing accountability Zoom meetings that I do in the evenings with this group of people. It's pretty cool. I also have my fasting circle on the Life app, which I'll be telling y'all about. Hopefully y'all will join me, and thank you for the people who have joined, and shout out to the people who have been fasting and doing well in the Life app circle with me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But y'all, it's all about finding a balance. That's it. But either way, thank y'all for joining me. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. And I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully I'll come with some shorts for y'all. I just got to get the time. This week was busy. I had the dentist appointment. I had my doctor's appointment. I had a lot going on this week. But now that all of that is settled, hopefully I'll do a short video, bring to y'all and show y'all a little bit more about what I'm doing. But yeah, bye y'all. Talk to y'all later.